position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Arizona Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona's offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Finds a man on the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And that's in Arizona.
Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Jones. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to back and leaves it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Grab behind the line. It's Anger. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Got his man on the outside. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Grabs it in the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Second down coming up. Creates a little room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a second down play. Holds and fires complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Iowa State sending the offense back out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. The lead now 6 here in the second. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Worthy. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And that's in Arizona.
They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to sneak it. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And that's in Arizona.
Trying to barge their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. He gets it in! Touchdown, Arizona! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 1st down. Snags it inside the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it. Touchdown, Iowa State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
number 0.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll go back to the air on second down. Got a man in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gonna swing it on second down. Touchdown, Cyclones! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Arizona right back to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Worthy. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Looking to the big tight end. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Second down, he'll throw it. This time on target. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
27, Arizona, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Quick handoff. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Cyclones decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Easy completion on the shuffle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down play from the gun. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Arizona runs out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Off play action on first down. Makes the grab down the left side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Iowa State 30, Arizona 7.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's in Arizona.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Worthy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down. Looking for more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Cyclones are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. He wants to throw it again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cyclones. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by 11 to Duke.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And that's an Arizona.
To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Anger. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to...
Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20, the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
And the Cyclones are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arizona, 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Give to the back. Oh, what a move. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Gets it past the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
How about the offensive line working in tandem on these blocks? You see some of those guys that got up into the 2nd level, got a hat on a hat, and that left open a huge crease for the running back.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and goal. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Arizona 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Handoff to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.